Welcome everyone to TSN's 20th broadcast. Exactly. So if anyone in the audience needs a few words to translate, let me know. All right, let's talk about statistics this evening. What can you give us, Lacey?
Well, on the San Clemente side, the season has been filled with tough opponents like Huntington Beach and Santa Margarita. With an overall record of 10-8, now they have had success in tournaments, early pools with 6-10. But it seems as if they fall off during the long run when facing tougher opponents. They are currently 2-0 in the South Coast League against Mission and Tribuco, and rated to be 79 on the national ranking and 52 on the California ranking.
Right, and on the Tesoro side, they're 17-4 overall, beating powerhouses like Beckman High School. They're currently ranked 14th nationally and 13 in California. Definitely seem to be the favorite this evening. Compared to San Clemente, at the Best of the West tournament, they went 14-4, which definitely showcases their endurance. If the Tri-Zones want to win it tonight, they will have to do it in less than 5 sets.
So true, Tim. It's going to be really important that the Tritons really take advantage of it early and really start taking on the Titans this evening and be really strong right off the bat.
Yeah, and we're seeing on the San Clemente team, can you give us a guess on how many seniors are this year?
I don't even have to guess. There is just one,
That's
Tim.
right.
One and only.
Robbie Harrell is their only senior this year, so this is a very younger team. Mostly juniors. We do have some sophomores to look out for. And then on the Tesoro team, it is more of a mix. We do have a little bit more seniors on the team. We'll see how that plays out. And it looks like they're going to be shaking off to start this game.
I'm going to have to say, Tim, I think Tesoro's got some height on San Clemente Tritons this evening.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how that plays out. No, definitely some players to look at on San Clemente's side will be Colso Sharon on the outside hitter. A junior, definitely a powerhouse on varsity. He has been on varsity since sophomore year. And it will also look at Jackson Real. Jackson Real is on the USA U17 team. And it looks like we'll be starting in a few.
We're going to pass it over to sideline with Grace Baker. I'll have my microphone.
Both teams. Back to you guys.
All right, here we go. Let's get started. Looking at the server to open the game. Let's see, we have libero Levi Johnson coming in, number 13. It's looking like San Clemente will have the ball for the serve. At the net, we have number 95, Robbie Harrell, the only senior on the team, and Cam Colso Sharon. Definitely the powerhouses of this team. Definitely when we start with this game, we're going to see a lot of middle plays, really trying to set that one up on quick tempo, try to make really establish yourselves at the net, and then they'll probably move off and try to play with the outside hitter.
I agree, Tim. I think it's going to be really important to utilize Cam Colso tonight.
Let's see, Connor Bemis at the serve. We probably expect a strong top spin serve to start the game off. Let's see how he sets the tone. Really, the first few points are critical for any volleyball game. Nice, strong stop spin. Oh, play off the middle, number 11. Harris. Ooh, right off the tip.
That's really important to do that because not all the time is when a player really thinks that they need to just smash it right down, but that was a really smart play by them, just utilizing that tip and getting it open space.
Let's see Bemis back at the serve. Nice strong serve. Oh, that's just short of a few feet. Let's see, now we have number 12, Carson Hatch at the serve. 6'4", one of the seniors on the team.
It's going to be important on these serves, just keep them in with some top
nice
spin.
Strong soft spin. Set on the outside to Cam. Ooh, right in front of the libero.
That was a fantastic hit by Cam. You could consider that a cutty by the way he was able to hit that out wide.
Yeah.
As you saw in our replay, that was just a fantastic hit, utilizing that set that was pushed wide for him.
Let's see Levi Johnson back at the serve. Usually libero are going to have to do a float, a jump float. Let's see what he does. Jump float right here. Ooh, to the middle. Oh, nice strong string. Oh, Levi got it up. Cam. Oh, they made a small mistake, miscommunication on Tesoro's side.
And that is one of those scenarios where it's going to be really important that the other team talks to each other because in that scenario, the whole purpose of that was no communication between the outside middle when they are out of system.
Yeah, we're really seeing that Clemente is really strong in getting back into the system. Off a little bit on number 21, Draper. Camp also Sharon. Oh, right in front of the libero. He's just using him.
That was a fantastic set by number 8, Shane. Just him being able to stay out of the net on that after such a tight pass. I mean, that was just a fantastic set, and that was exactly what he needed to do.
It looks like there's some switches on Tesoro's side, trying to see how they can get this working. See if they can side out. Really seeing Clemente really setting the tone early.
Yeah, I completely agree, Tim. It's really important that they keep up this momentum and just not give up because it seems like Tesoro's pretty thrown off on their communication and really talking to each other, motivating.
I'm specifically waiting for number 3, Jackson Real. See how he's going to play in this game.
Oh, me as well. I mean, Jackson Real is a really important player to look out for. He is a sophomore this year and actually plays for a really high-up team, and he's just a really strong player.
Exactly, as he's on the USA men's volleyball team for U17. Definitely a powerhouse on the opposite side. Set to the oppo. Oh, blocked by Cam. He saw the tip right through it.
Yeah, that was a great call right there. I mean, it's really important that they're being strong and aggressive on those blocks, but with a tip like that, you're just going to need to angle your block a little harder inside and force that ball back into the court.
That's right. You see number 21, Max Draper at the serve. Looks like there's something going on with the antenna.
Looks like something that should have been figured out before the game started.
All right, let's see the serve by Draper. Topspin. Oh, nice short. Oh, to the middle to Shane.
That was just a fantastic tip in the middle. Just seeing that area is completely open and there is generally no one covering that on Tesoro's side. I think Tesoro's going to need to close in on that a little more.
Exactly. Let's see number 25 on the serve, Liam Bendris. 7 out of system. Well done by Brogy Williams. Good play out of system.
I'm going to have to say, though, Tim, I think the Titans got to really work on their passing and getting it to the net. I mean, San Clemente's getting some really aggressive plays at the net because of how aggressive they are with their passing, but Tesoro's pretty much passing it to the 10-foot line, which I think it needs to be tighter than that.
I see, definitely quicker tempos. Levi on the receive. Set. Oh, nice. Coastal Sharon on the opposite side. Well done.
That's going to be a touch, which is going to be really important to realize because even though it wasn't the strongest hit, just getting that rebound off the blocker is going to get San Clemente that point.
Oh, and he's back to serve. He's got the momentum. Let's see that jump serve. He had it since freshman year. Let's see how it has evolved. Ooh, nice strong serve. Right to the middle. Oh, number 7. That was a nice tempo. High 4 set.
I mean, Levi went for that just with one arm out, but I think it's going to need to be really all in on that kind of hit because that was a great cross-court hit.
Rogie Williams definitely setting the tone at number 7 on the Titan side for the outside. Let's see, number 1, Summers. Ooh, short, out of system. Let's see how they get back into it. The setter had to run through. That was a bad pass, but that's all right. Let's see how they get back to it.
I think on Tesoro, they're really going to need to keep utilizing number 7, Brody Williams, just really a powerhouse on that outside.
Short again, but Levi's right there. Number 13, the libero. Oh, nice play. Tip right in front in the donut.
I mean, tip after tip. No one is getting that. Titans have done that at least, I'm going to say, 3 times now, and Titans just can't read that, and they don't know what to do with that. I think the libero's really going to need to start seeing that and getting there earlier.
That's right. So we have Brendan Hua at the serve. He's going to be a defensive specialist, replacing Levi Johnson. Opposite. Ooh, nice catch by number 3. On the outside, Bemis. Nice swing. Let's see, out of system. Number 7. Ooh, nice block. Oh, nice tip by Robbie Harrell, number 95, playing off that off-system play.
That was a fantastic play. I mean, that was just so incredibly smart by Robbie. Not just going for that swing. I mean, he has done a fantastic job of going for those cutties and just going where the other team is not.
Brendan Hua back at a serve. That's going to be in system, number 1. Ooh, that was a tip, but let's see, they're not going to the quick pace that they can go to. I think they need a little bit more communication on Titan's side.
I completely agree. I mean, honestly, it's those passes, and they're just not really seeing what's happening with them, and they need to be more aggressive.
Let's see, Williams on the outside. He's going to be behind. Maybe that's going to affect their offense. Ooh, that's going to be over. Point for the Titans. Oh, a lot of substitutions. Let's see, number 27, Jackson Branch is going to be setting, it looks like. Back row, and Levi's back in, so we'll definitely see a strong defense in the back. Ooh, just short. Now that really cuts the momentum down. 10-7 now. Let's see how they pull through.
I really like the idea of that serve, though. I mean, that strong flat serve would have worked, but you just got to get it over the net.
I definitely agree. We see in men's, it's a lot of topspin. Really, those floats can really do some effect. Here it is, a topspin by libero. That's not many seen. Ooh, nice swing by Connor Bemis on the outside, playing opposite on this rotation.
That was a fantastic cross-court hit. I mean, those cross-court hits are open all day, just as those tips have been, just right in the middle. And I think we just need to keep being smart with that. And those sets are just so tight and aggressive. I love it.
I completely agree. I think that the blocking needs to be revised on Titans. Let's see how they deal with that. Ooh, play off the off system on Cam. That really setting the tone.
I mean, head top. That was just amazing by Cam Koso. I mean, Titans literally could not do anything about that. That was right on the net. That was amazing.
He's so high in the air. He's just so high.
It's amazing.
Oh, just so side for Connor Bemis, number 11. Now we see this is a really close game where now they're going. Titans have been able to go back and forth. Let's see how they're able to maybe pull through in the next few points.
I agree. I think it was really important, as I've said before, that the Titans really get some momentum here and that they utilize maybe some of these subs on San Clemente.
Oh, nice swing. That was going outside, but it looks like the defense on Titans took it. There's 2 people on the defense, so at least they took the seam. But maybe, again, communication is really tough on the Titans side.
As you saw in that replay, I mean, it's going to be really important to keep hitting hard like that and then switching it up with a couple short shots, and that's going to give San Clemente the point on a touch.
Let's see Johnson on the serve. And oh, it is up. It is up. Oh, that's a 4-touch. Good effort by the entire team of San Clemente, but it looks like it's not going to be enough.
That was some great touches right there. Not giving up. I mean, that is exactly what we need on this court. I mean, just continuing to go for everything.
Draper back at the serve, setting the tone for the Titans. Top spin. Oh, that's a short. Cam, good pass. And swing. Oh, right above the net. He just told them, watch me hit this volleyball over the mountains. He's just hitting above the block.
That was just utterly fantastic. I don't know what else to say. I have no notes. You cannot write this. That was just fantastic by Cam Koso. Like, look at that set right there. And that hit straight down, I mean, the libero couldn't do anything about it.
Ooh, strong swing, but strong block by number 8. Tough. Oh, just outside for Tesoro. Looks like Jackson Real. Definitely a favorite, but he missed that. Let's see if he's able to get back into that momentum, get back and give him more sets. Let's see how he plays for that. Let's see, number 18. The libero. Barrientos. Ooh, strong topspin. Oh, it looks like they're out of rotation. That's a problem for the Titans. The problem is miscommunication. That's definitely not should be happening in a varsity game.
I mean, I completely agree. Rotation is really important and also very confusing. I mean, in indoor, there's a lot of rotations going on where certain players are supposed to be moved around the court before a serve.
Let's see also Sharon on the serve, strong serve. They're still in system for number 7, Williams. They're back up by Johnson. Oh, strong swing again. Oh, that's off the block, off Real and off. Let's see, really setting a good atmosphere. Really leading the team is Williams. He's a 6'3" junior. So we're seeing a battle of juniors right here. Let's see, Summers at the serve, short. But Johnson is right there for the. Oh, nice receive by 21, Draper. Oh, tooling, number 7, Williams is being able to use that block. That's really important.
I think that's just an amazing, smart play right there. Not really going in for the hammer because that most likely would have rebounded back onto their side, but just being smart and getting that point.
Summers, we're going to go for a deeper court. And Real, stop by the block. Oh, also Sharon in the back protecting that. That's Bemis. Out of system. Free ball. Let's see how they set up that attack. On the outside, Bemis. Nice swing. They get back again. Another free ball. Bick. Oh, beautiful play by Coastal Sharon on the Bick.
That was a back row attack. I mean, that was just amazing. I mean, no one does that. That is just fantastic.
Jumping over the line. It's about 6 feet over the line. This is incredible.
When you get set from a back row, you cannot approach in front of that 10-foot line. You have to hit it from behind that. So that takes a lot of effort in that.
Wow, defensive specialist in the back, middle, or short tip, but they're able to use the middle. Robbie.
Looks like the Titans are really giving the Tritons some of their own medicine right there with that tip. I mean, that is exactly what the Tritons have been getting the Titans on every time.
Let's see Williams in the back row. Let's see how that affects their offense. Oh, roof!
What a block. He is an absolute wall on that. That was just a fantastic block. I mean, it was just so in system, and there was so much communication there. And with blocking, it's really all about the timing and working with your teammates, being able to both be there at the same time.
Draper and Hodge setting the tone. Bemis on the pass. Ooh, outside. Let's see. Out of system. Let's see how they do. Oh, Coastal Sharon in the back. He catches it. Nice. Strong roll. Let's see. They're really fighting over here. Oh, it's a game of defense right here. It's all about getting that ball up.
I mean, honestly, you just really have to throw your body at every single play that happens. And with the hit that Real has, it's going to be so important that you are just throwing yourself at those balls because there is so much power behind that hit.
Yeah, we really see number 5, Campos Sharon, really a player that can do it all, right? He's playing on defense, but he's also a strong offense. Oh, big. They're giving it back. Strong 4, set to the outside. Bemis straight down.
Just above the 10-foot line. I mean, what a hit. I mean, you could, it's not a cutting necessarily, but that just short angle shot is exactly what's going to get them points, and no one is there to defend that.
Looks like the Titans will be taking a timeout. Let's see, really, it seems like the outsides are really taking the angle shots and really trying to play around that block. And then as we saw with Cam Sharon, he's just able to jump over the block. So let's see how the Titans are able to respond. Maybe a stronger defense if he plays in the back.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, with a player like Cam, it's going to be really important to have a great defense and some really good blockers up, knowing when to time that and how to work with that ball. With the score being 18 Tritons and 14 Titans, it's not that big of a difference, and I think it's going to be really important that these Tritons really stay on them with a lot of energy. But in this next, when they come back out, I think it's going to be important that Tesoro comes out having some good passes and really good communication, which I've seen a lot of improvement on in this last couple points.
This will be 18-14. Now the big game is really hard, trying to keep that endurance and pull through. Let's see if the Tritons are able to continue that lead. Let's see Jackson Branch on the serve. Ooh, an interesting serve. Let's see 21. Strong swing by Draper. We're really seeing a double with the outsides on Titans.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Titans know that their outsides are definitely their strong suit, and keep utilizing them is going to be really important, getting that point off the block.
Let's see. Number 18, Barrientos back to serve with a strong topspin to Bemis. Nice tip, but the block saw it through. Set. Oh, what a tip by number 11, Harris, at the middle.
That was just a fantastic, I mean, just so much force behind that, as you see in this replay. I mean, like, him just going up with that hand and just forcing it down is just amazing, and that's going to get them points.
Definitely not legal in beach.
Absolutely not. In beach volleyball, you will get called on that and probably kicked off the team.
All right, first serve outside for Barrientos. Let's see if the Clemente, they're at 19-16. Let's see if they can get in the 20-point range. This is really going to give them a good confidence. Beavis on the serve. Ooh, opposite hitter. But the setter gets it up. Oh, just outside for Markle on the opposite. But really being able to play off system, because we saw that Jackson Branch had to pass, so he could not set after that, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, it's really important to realize that all these players are just so versatile, and even Cam having to step up as being a setter, especially when they're out of system like that, it's going to be important.
Let's see. Oh, middle. Robbie Harrell. Definitely that puts a lot of energy in the play.
He is making his mark right here. I mean, that is just, as the one and only senior having to really step up this season, that was just a fantastic hit. Everything went right in that moment, and he made it happen.
Yeah, we're really seeing that the Tritons have a plethora of options to attack. We're obviously in the middle, the oppo, and the outside, especially the outside. Let's see, out of system. Bemis sets it. Still strong suing. Oh, just a tip. Oh, almost saved by Jackson Branch. He's throwing his body against the ground.
That is what we need here. I mean, it's going to be so important to watch this in this play right here. If you see Jackson ready for that tip right there, I mean, even though he didn't get it, it is so important to keep throwing yourself at that.
Let's see, Draper has been going on a run on the outside. Let's see if we can continue on the serve. Ooh, that's just short of the net. Now,
that's a little bit of a far toss in front, where if he would have had it a little more straight up, he would have had less of a risk of possibly stepping on the line and crossing over, which would not be allowed.
But I think the aggressiveness is really important, right? That if he had that gun in that serve in, it's really important, especially for top spins.
Yeah.
Let's see. 25 is Bendris at the serve. Ooh, strong block. Seeing that zip through with Real, really showing that 6'8" height. Really strong.
Completely agree. I mean, Real is up there, and he is asserting himself up there and really making his presence known with how aggressive he is.
Yeah. And then the Titans will be taking their second timeout of the game. It's a really close game, 22-18. Now, Lacey, let's maybe talk about beach volleyball. I know you're on the beach volleyball team. What's the difference in how you play and what are the dynamics for beach volleyball compared to indoor?
Well, first of all, indoor you are 6-on-6, but in beach you are just 2 pairs on the beach. The court is a little bit smaller, but it's going to be a lot harder to cover the court because there's just 2 of you. So there's always most likely going to have one up top blocking and then another one defending. So it's going to be really important to have communication out there and really playing. And there are absolutely no tips.
Yeah, but we're seeing with indoor, it's a lot faster pace. I think it makes it more fun having that plethora of options, seeing with the middle and then especially looking at a go set to the outside.
I agree.
And a red. Let's see, 25 is Bendris at the serve. Float serve. Oh, just out of system. Ooh, that puts them. That's really difficult.
With sets like that, I mean, it's going to be really important to keep getting them on the net and having aggressive hits at the net. But with a set like that, there's only so much you can do when it's so far off.
Nice strong pass. Oh, nice sub by Levi Johnson. Coastal Sharon, oh, just hitting above the block. Now we're seeing that defense, how they're adapting to Coastal Sharon's heights. And they bring it back.
Just
Number
such a
7
strong
again.
hit, bringing Levi Johnson to his knees. I mean, that was just an amazing hit, and
Absolutely
you can't
no
teach
regards
that.
for Johnson's life. That's the 11. Harris at the serve. Levi really putting up that defense up. Let's see Real. Ooh, going for that corner shot, but that was too deep.
I love how aggressive they're being on these outside hitters, just trying to go for that short angle. Looks like Triton's taking the timeout right now.
Titans are forcing the timeout, 23-20 now. We're seeing that the Titans have gone it back. They've been following them and putting really a lot of pressure on San Clemente. Let's see how that develops.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, in comparison to beach volleyball, it's a lot more critical of thinking and being smarter with your shots. But in indoor, you just have this ability to hit it so hard and get up so much higher, because in beach volleyball, you do sink in the sand, so the sand monster will get you. But out here, these boys are just getting up so high, hammering it down, and they're really utilizing every player out there.
Exactly, and I really like how the Titans are utilizing their block. Instead of going straight forward, they're kind of placing their hands at an angle so that if Cam decides to hit it straight down, they're able to catch that ball, really stopping it in its track.
That is exactly right.
11, Harris on the serve. Ooh, Coastal Sharon utilizing that block to score points.
It's going to give Tritons the ball on that. I mean, just such a strong, aggressive hit. I mean, going to give them the ball on the touch on that block. I think Titans are definitely going to need to be a little more aggressive up there.
Let's see, 24-20. That's game points or set points. Let's see if we can get a strong, aggressive serve. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see, 19. Oh, and they
Just
tried a
in the
good
net.
play, but that's too bad for the middle.
I love their idea, though. I'm not mad about that at all with the Titans. I mean, just being aggressive at that middle, I think they're going to need to. I think they're going to need to utilize that a lot more.
Definitely, and it looks like we're going to be sending it down to Robbie Harrell for the last standing senior of the game with our reporter, Grace Baker.
I'm here with senior number 95, Robbie Satchel. Robbie, how does it feel being the only senior on team, and how do you use this experience to lead?
Honestly, it feels pretty good. I use this experience. I try to be a leader with the boys. I try to motivate them, just really get them to be just out there and try to get them to sell out, because that's really all we need on this game.
Perfect, thank you.
But it just hasn't batty enough.
Well, thank you to Robbie Harrell for this interview, and definitely it's been interesting, right? Because I actually played with Robbie, but I left.
You did leave, Tim. I mean, Tim,
Unfortunately.
you were a shining star. You were the up and coming. And what happened?
Unfortunately, I'm too short. Too short.
Well,
That's the feeling.
They
but
told me that too. That's why I stick to beach.
That's right. They put the shorter people as the libero, but I'm honestly really impressed with Johnson and his performance, and also seeing as that defense is really strong on St. Clemente, getting those balls up and trying to stay, even when they're out of system, they're still able to give a strong set.
I completely agree. I mean, I think it's really important to give the Tritons some real credit out there. I mean, there have been so many plays where it has been hit straight down to the setter, where the setter is forced to pass it, which leads to an out-of-system play, because most of the time you would want any other player besides the setter to pass the first ball. So your setter, who is obviously dominant at setting for a reason, they can have the best opportunity to set up any hitter with a great hit.
Yeah. And then we're seeing that's really the policy of de Blasio, making everybody the jack of all trades, right? And really, Coastal Sharon is showing that up, that he's able to do everything, but all the players have a strong hands, be able to set very well. Let's see, let's go back into set 2, see if the Tritons are able to get back into it. Tesoro will be serving. Let's see if number 7, Williams, and number 21, Draper, on the outside, they're able to set the tone. I'm really worried for the Titans, though, about only utilizing their outsides, seeing if they can. I mean, they have used 25. Woods has been able to set some things in the middle, but it's mostly the outside, especially out of system.
I agree. I think they're really utilizing those outsides, and in my opinion, I think the Tritons are going to pick that up, and they're going to keep getting big on those blocks against the outsides, knowing those are their best players.
All right. Let's see number 7, Brody Williams. It looks like even as an away game, we have a strong
audience.
Support, yeah, for Tesoro.
Oh, you got to wait for that whistle. There is no starting without that whistle. Big man up top.
Strong hands from Levi. Ooh, a back row, opposite hit from Real. Strong.
That was fantastic. I mean, that was just exuberant with that back row attack from Real. I mean, I expect nothing less from him, but it is so important he keeps up that aggression.
Right, and again, we're really seeing that plethora of options, seeing that they can attack from the back too, and that it's not just the front where the blockers are. Ooh, from the middle, just a tip, but Johnson is there. Also Sharon playing off the block, and that's a point for St. Clemente, 2-0.
Even off that block, it still landed in. I mean, Cam Coso is really finding his way into this game and keeping that ball in. I mean, it is just amazing to see.
Yeah, we can see on that replay, really playing off that block. That's important, right? It's not about hitting in the block, but playing with it.
Exactly.
Oh, Johnson back with the ball up. Let's see, Coastal Sharon is able to set all the way back to Real. Out of system for both teams. Real, oh, it's up.
Oh, it's
up. They hold it up. Oh, that's a net violation for Tesoro. They must have touched the net. That's too bad.
So even though when a player doesn't necessarily touch the net, if they just cross that line underneath the net, they will still call it as a net or crossing over.
So Barrientos back in the serve. Bemis. Oh, right in the middle. Oh, close. They're trying to get it up, but that strong block by the middle blocker, Harris, is really putting it up. And we're seeing Draper and Harris. See Barrientos at the serve. That's right, set her up. Oh, out of system. They get the ball back. Also Sharon out of system. Draper. Oh, strong block by the setter, number 25, Benderis.
Just an absolute wall up there. I mean, just staying aggressive, and even with Cam Costa Sharon, his hit just being so intentional, that is so important to have.
All right, now we have setter back row. Let's see, now we have Real in the front. Well, let's see how they set up that attack. Now, I find it interesting that we have not yet seen a trick play, kind of like a tip off with the setter front row. Let's see if they're able to develop that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I mean, especially with moving around with a 5-1 formation, it's going to be important to really mix it up.
Both setters are back row. Chen. Oh, it's going to be, Chen is taken off. Libero is taking it. And Draper on the swing. That's just outside, out of system. Out of system is not helping the Titans.
No, I mean, even after like such a complicated play that ends up in the rafters, I mean, them being able to even play that off and still set their outside and trying to be aggressive is really important, but I think they're just going to need to be a little smarter and intentional and just try and keep that ball in.
Russell Sharon on the topspin. Ooh, strong serve, but outside. Outside the serve. Let's see if Draper, 2 outsides, they're really a mirror image. Let's see if he can get his topspin up. And he does. Less strength, but still good effect. On the middle, off. We're able to tooling off that block.
Looks like we got some subs.
Robbie's coming in the front.
It's going to be really important to keep setting that middle. I mean, with the middle before being a little shorter than Robbie, it's going to be important to get a couple higher sets for him. But I think with Robbie, you could work with some ones.
Both front row attacks. Ooh, jump sets. Oh.
And he's too big for the Titans to handle. I mean, Real is just up there, and he has such a presence. I mean, Titans really haven't figured out a way to work around him, and that is just an amazing thing for him. I mean, Real just keeping up that energy up there is going to be so important.
Let's see, Summers, we're seeing the signs. He's trying to set up a 1 and maybe a go set to the outside. Outside is on the left side of the net. Let's see if he's able to set it up. Oh, a little bit on the back of his arch, but the Titans are able to get it up. Let's see if he can subside attack. Outside 4. And that's in. It looks like the call was a touch.
Oh, still a good line shot, though, by the Titans. I like that aggressive line. I mean, we've been going angle this whole entire game from both sides. I think it's going to be great to mix it up and really maybe start hitting some lines and some middle a little more, especially for the Titans.
I definitely like it a lot. Let's see, Harris on the serve. Ooh, tight set, out of system. Let's see, free ball. Summers, oh, the fake. He was able to fake Bemis.
Keeping it in, though, Cam.
Oh, fake. Is that going to be called a lift? Yeah, lift. Tell me about the lift. How does that work?
Well, when a setter holds onto the ball and maybe drops it in a little too deep to their chest, that is when you call a lift because that is an illegal set.
That's right. Bemis able to get it back. Oh, right for the block. He's piercing through that block. Let's see, score 6 for Tesoro, 7 for Clemente.
Connor Bemis getting that kill is just so amazing. I mean, the way he is so strong out there on that outside, it's so important because with the Titans having such strong outsides, having our strong outsides and oppos is just going to make us that much better.
They're able to get it back up in the back, set up for a pipe, an emergency pipe, and it does get in the donut.
I love that idea. I mean, not just going for a hammer swing from the back row because that is so dangerous of going in the net. Just getting that nice roll shot that you know is just going to drop right over the net is going to be so important.
Summers at the serve. Oh, that's just over. Oh, they miss it. That chance. That could have been a really good opportunity to set the tone, really put Woods at the forefront of the worry for Clemente's defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Cam, Coastal Sharon really even pretty much set up the Titans for that one, but they couldn't take it on.
Strong serve in the front. Oh, good block by Harold. Oh, miscommunication again.
No communication whatsoever on the Titans. I mean, on that one, that was such a beautiful up by number 18, Alex Barrantos. And that is so important. He keeps throwing his body on the line like that, but the rest of his team needs to show the same effort.
Really seeing that Tesoro's coach is definitely yelling and definitely not angry. I mean, they should be the favorite winning, so maybe they're overconfident, right? We're seeing that as they are number 13 in California and Clemente's number 52. Maybe that's the difference.
I agree.
Let's see, Bemis on the serve. Strong topspin again. Right to the libero, though. Well, playing off Harold for the middle. Also Sharon, strong swing. Is that a touch? Ooh, it looks like Looks like it was
Giving
a net
that-
violation. The net was.
Giving it the Titans, I mean, that was just a fantastic 3 set. I mean, it goes 1 when you set it kind of short in the middle, and I think that 3 was fantastic.
Short float serve. Out of system. They're able to get back in. Both out of system. Oh, Bemis, he's a little too far back. He pulled back, could not get that ball up.
Yeah, I think he definitely expected a hard hit from the Titans, but them just being able to like hone in their energy and hold off on just swinging away and just being more intentional is really important.
9-9. The Titans are back in discussion for the set. Oh, is that going to...
I believe that's a
double
double.
touch.
On a double is another violation of a setter rule. It is when your hand's going to set for it, contact the ball at 2 separate times, so there is ultimately a lot more spin on the ball than there should be, which shows that that was a double right there.
But I do like that aggressiveness and being able to play off the tips. Definitely what Coastal Sharon does best in this game. Looks like it's just outside. 9 for Clemente. Tesoro 11. They're taking back the lead and forcing Clemente to take that time off.
I think this is a really smart timeout taken by the Titans. I mean, they really need to up their game right here, and I think it's their energy, honestly. I mean, they really brought a lot of energy and had such a high momentum going in that first set. I mean, I don't know where it went, but I think it's going to be important to bring it into this after this timeout right here. With the score being 9 for the Titans and 11 for the Titans, I mean, it was a really smart timeout for these Titans. I think that their coach really needs to start talking about pushing it out and maybe mixing it up a little more with the middle and giving some 1s and 2 sets, maybe even 3s, which the Titans have been utilizing. And a 3 set is in between the outside, which is considered a 4, and then a 3 is right in between that. It's a little faster.
Yeah. And I'm putting my bets. I really want to see an X, right? An X where 2 hitters are going to be able to cross off. Usually the outside hitter is going to come behind the middle blocker. And really seeing that set is going to be able to set the tone and see if they can play off the confusion. Let's see 7 Williams on the sets. I said on the outside, Coastal Sharon right above the block.
Hammer time from Cam Coastal Sharon. That was just absolutely electric with that with that hit. You could feel the energy from here. Everyone in the room felt that.
Now that's what the timeout is for. Really resetting, siding out.
Coming back from a timeout with that much energy is exactly what you want in a team.
Let's see, Johnson on the serve. Ooh, Oppo playing. Oh, just short of Real. Let's see.
That was
12 Hatch. Really strong swing.
Fantastic angle hit. I mean, that is just working for them, and I think that Tritons are really going to need to be moving a little more for that.
It seems like for the defense, they're backing up instead of trying to dig and go forward.
I agree. I just think they're having trouble reading it.
Oh, Real in the back row. Strong swing straight to the back corner. That's where you want the ball.
That is exactly where you want it. I mean, a back row attack is so difficult, especially in this type of play. And when they are really utilizing their back row, that is unheard of to be that common.
But when you're 6'8", the back row really becomes
that is when you want to use that back row.
Summers at the set. They catch the tip. Coastal Sharon with an emergency set. Out of system again. Ooh, Bemis gets it back up. Real and strong swing.
Keeping it out of that net is so impressive. I mean, that was just amazing. Just what a hit. And just setting him up for absolute success. Jackson Real uses that set.
Woods at the serve, float serve. Let's see on the outside, 21. Draper, they get better back up by Johnson. Ooh, through the block. He just sent it in the block and he wins.
He is winning it every time. I mean, it's not even a joust. It's him just hitting it. And he still has so much force. He is getting that thing straight down.
He's just moving the hands of the Tesoro blockers. Opposite hitter, Hatch. See if they can set up an attack on Draper. Oh, strong swing, but Johnson gets it back up, and he wins on a save like that.
That was just amazing. You could hit that. I mean, that was just absurd.
My goodness, that's what a libero's for. Just putting his body on the line.
He is invincible, Tim. Invincible.
Oh, let's see, setter 25. Joanne Ventris, and playing off the block of Coastal Sharon. They're able to side out. That's impressive, I gotta say.
I'm seeing a lot of energy just increasing from both sides right here. This is turning into a really great game right here. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
I like it a lot. Oh, Johnson back at the defense. Really strong. Draper at the swing. Johnson gets it up again. Perfect. Oh, and Real just outside, just kind of sending a home run right here.
I agree. I mean, that was a little bit out of the park there. I think we're just going to need to be snapping our wrists a little more, which the Titans have been doing a great job on their outside.
Yeah, it looks like the set is a little high for Real. Nice up at Bemis. Setting for Coastal Sharon. Ooh, nice up. Draper tooling off the block. They get it back
but
up.
Keeping it in.
Real is able to play off system. That's how you play a game of volleyball.
That is
Defense and off
amazing.
system.
That is Jackson Riel's 5th kill. That is just amazing right there. I mean, listen to that stat, Tim. 5th kill.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
From the back row to the front row, he really does it all.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of a sweat towel going over there.
The Titans are sweating.
Getting some sweaty boys out there.
Yep. All right, 15-14, Coastal Sharon back at the serve. Let's see if we can get a strong topspin serve. Oh, yeah, well, right to the libero. I don't know if it's the right target. Oh, called it in.
That was a line shot, and that was really strong. I mean, that is a little risky for that on that one. I would like to see that a little more inside and not so risky on that outside line.
Let's see, Max Draper, outside hitter, topspin to topspin, and he gets it out, but Johnson is back in the defense. It's going to hand them a free ball, though. Ooh, I like this. Oh, and Johnson was right there. He had his hands on it. That's what I like to see. That's what a libero wants.
He has that. I mean, honestly, like, this libero is just so ready for this. Levi Johnson is all over the place, and he is getting a touch on that ball and not letting it hit that court at all.
Just needs to scoop it back up, and he's on it.
He's had that.
Draper back at a serve. Top spin. My goodness, Johnson getting it back up. Bemis for the strong attack. And he hits it in the seam in between 21 and 12. Draper and Hatch.
I mean, that is exactly where you want to be. I mean, you hear people out there saying, my seam, but I really don't think the Titans were listening to that whatsoever because he just hit right down one of your seams.
Exactly. Seams is in between two players. Really the target that you want at any serves. Let's see how they do. You know, Clemente's hitting towards. Oh, is that a? Looks like a net violation. Maybe a rotation. Is that a rotation violation? Anyway, 16 for Clemente, 17 for Tesoro. Tesoro is back at the lead. Strong attack for Bemis. Straight down the line. Oh, strong block by Real and Harrells. Really a strong powerhouse in front.
On a hit like that, I mean, on a tip like that with so much force, that is when your oppo needs to pull over. For the Titans, they need to be covering that ball and ready for that block to come straight back down so we can get that ball up and keep it playing. It seems like we're just really relying on the outsides getting that ball over.
Yeah, Williams maybe losing his touch in the second set. This is Real, strong topspin right outside, but really aggressive serve. Like, he's just got to get it in, a little bit more topspin.
I mean, it's dangerous with those topspin serves. They are very touch and go. They're very strong serves and really show a statement, but I think it's important to just keep it in on those ones. You need to really all about your
Summers in
throw.
the back row, setter. Well, Real in the back row. Oh, out of system for Williams. Back throw, Coastal Sharon able to get it through the block, but Tesoro gets it back up. Really high endurance play. They keep playing. Outside hitter. Oh, to end on a play like that, on a hitting in the net, that's too bad.
I mean, that was just a fantastic, that was such a consistent rally right there, going back and forth, back and forth. But look at those dives right there. As you can see in that replay, everyone on the team touched that ball, and that was just a fantastic play.
Out of system is really important.
Yes.
Bemis on a top serve. Hatch on the swing. They're able to catch it back from the block. Coastal Sharon right above the block, right in the campfire.
He was flying on that one, Tim. I mean, he caught air. He was just levitating. That was amazing.
10 kills.
That is his 10th kill. That is amazing. And what a way to go into this timeout for the Titans. I mean, Coastal Sharon is really holding up out there, and he is just making such an impact on this team as a captain as well. I mean, it's just really important that he keeps up his aggression out there and just being such a presence at the net.
Mm-hmm. And I like the variety of shots, especially Bemis being able to hit straight down the line, and also really a tight corner really gives the blockers for Tesoro a run for their money, that they have to bet on one or the other.
I agree. And just like I was saying earlier, I mean, with those shots, you need to pick up that he's going to be doing those. And that is when you need to take initiative as a hitter that might not be going up on that block and covering when they are going for that shot or hit. Yeah. And just in case of the scenario that they need to pick that ball up.
Yeah, really dangerous campfire, meaning that it's in between. He's really hitting a tip in between all those defenders.
And that's all about communication. Going into this, after this timeout, 19 Tritons.
Exactly.
19 for the Tritons and 18 for the Titans.
Let's see if Barrientos Libero is able to take that lead in communication for the defense. Bemis back at the serve. Let's see a strong toss spin. Set the tone. There it is. Oh, but they're able to get back up. And Johnson on the defense. Let's see. Emergency set by Draper. They get it back up on the dive. Oh,
and they
were
lose
able to
the
push.
Joust. I mean, that is just user error right there. When there's a pass like that just goes over for right in between that net, that is just a full joust and full 50-50 on who wants it more.
1919, number 7. Williams, Coastal Sharon hits it right where Williams wasn't. Right, he saw that through over the block, where we're seeing that not only he gets an advantage to hit above the block, but he can see over the block, seeing where those defenders are.
That is how much height he is getting on his jumps, Tim. I like it a lot.
Yeah, we're really seeing that he just told the blockers, watch me hit over them mountains. Let's see, Johnson back at the serve, a deep float serve in the back. Draper, they're not able. Let's see, Brielle was right there, but not fast enough. Really playing that off the block.
I mean, it's really impressive seeing not just Coastal Sharon in the back row, but also Rial stepping up and going full rotation back there.
Let's see, Barrientos at the serve. Strong top spin. Coastal Sharon gets it back up. And playing off the middle with Knopf. Opposite 12, Hatch. He's able to play off the block. Knopf is not able to push through and press over the net.
That is important right there, Tim. I think it's going to be really important to really go over that net and have big hands up there and just being a real force up there, especially in such a powerful hit.
Let's see, looks like a timeout for San Clemente, 20-21 for San Clemente and Tesoro. So Tesoro is in the lead now, and we're seeing that it's a really close game, and it's all about endurance, right?
Yeah, I agree, Tim.
Especially with that play that lasted, I think, we had a good 8 exchanges.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important, not to lose your momentum in these moments right now, because I know both teams want this so bad and they're showing it, but it's really going to come out in this set to who wants it more, and that's all I can really say right now, because these players need to come out and, just like they did last time, really make a statement. And I think the Tritons really need to come out with some serious hammer time out there
I
at the
agree.
net.
All right, let's see. Barrientos setter. By the way, Barrientos 6'3" libero.
That is unheard of.
That is
Most
unheard of.
liberos are really on the shorter side, and probably should have been where you were, Tim.
Okay. All right, Lacey. Barrientos at the topspin. Oh, in the back for Real. Oh, playing with the net. Such a strong swing that it just bounces off.
That is the play we needed to make a statement coming out of that timeout, really showing the difference they have in this. And going into this rotation, we got Coastal Sharon and Real up front at the net, and this is going to make some statements.
Yeah, Bendris is in the back. Let's see if they're able to swing at Bendris. Ooh, that was right outside.
That was just out, but I'm not going to lie on that one. We're going to need to be dropping back a little deeper because in the scenario that does go in, no one is there on the Tritons.
22-21 for the Tritons. Strong swing, just to set right a little behind. And Johnson wasn't able to get it up.
Tied it up at 22-22 for both teams. This is where it is such a pivotal moment right here to step up.
Exactly. Let's see if they're able to swing at their setter, number 25 for the Clemente side, to take him out of position. Coastal Sharon playing on the opposite side. It doesn't matter where he is. He just swings through the block.
I mean, look at this replay right here. I mean, even though he's diving for it, I love that the Titans are really throwing their body at that. But it is just, it's unbeatable. And here he goes for the serve.
Let's see if he's able to get on that run. Coastal Sharon, topspin, strong topspin. Oh, Barrientos gets it up, though. Drapekin at the net, press with Knopf. And Johnson gets it up. Bemis swings down the line. Out of system. Let's see if Drapekin can get back in play. And Real, 6'8", opposite hitter, just completely roofs him.
Strikes it down. I mean, that was just insane. I mean, what a block. Absolutely stuffing the Titans. They did not know how to defend that. They did not know how to hit through that. And he is just an absolute force up there.
Yeah, just a unit at the net, really. But we're seeing that he's not put into play more when he's front row. It's more about the back row hitting and the front row hitting, and the front row blocking. Hopefully, looking at the rotation, it looks like the setters are going to be in the back for San Clemente. They could definitely, Tesoro could utilize to their advantage and be able to take the setter out of rotation, force maybe Johnson to be able to set. For a quick rule, the liberos cannot set an overhead set beyond the 10-foot line. So if the pass is short, that might cause a problem and force an underhand set, which is less accurate. Let's see, Coastal Sharon, 24-22. This is a set point again for Coastal Sharon. Let's see that strong topspin. Pressure is on Tesoro. They get it up. Out of system for Drapekin.
And a strong swing just out. That is what the Tritons needed. They are forcing the Titans to make the mistakes, and they are taking advantage of that. Yeah. They are just a force to be reckoned with right now, and they are so strong and powerful. They need to keep this momentum up, and it's going to get them the win.
Let's see. It looks like we're going to be able to send it down to Camp Coastal Sharon for our interview.
I'm here with number 5 junior Cam Coso. Cam, you recently just committed to UCSB, how are you going to continue to lead and shut down these Tesoro Titans?
We're going to continue to shut down them by applying the pressure and playing good defense. If we can just keep the ball up and keep applying pressure on them, they'll eventually crack. So we got that.
All right, thanks, Cam.
Interview. Hopefully Coastal Sharon gave us some good advice, some good insight on what is happening on the San Clemente side. Now let's talk about Tesoro, because you know, they were supposed to be the favorite for this game, but
I agree, Tim. I mean, I think it's going to be really important to really think about this. In my opinion, I think that Tesoro might have gone into this with a little too much confidence, and not the good kind, you know, honestly just almost expecting the win, you know? So not really thinking that they need as much effort as they really do in this moment, because the Tritons have really stepped up, and I think they've stepped up more than the Tesoro Titans anticipated.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tesoro did beat Beckman both in a league game and at the Best of the West. And so Beckman is really the powerhouse that Clemente hasn't been able to beat. And so, you know, from the calculations, Tesoro is supposed to win, but let's see how that develops in the next set. Hopefully they're able to move back into the groove, and especially use Summers as the setter. Try to utilize Woods as the middle blocker and Drapekin on the outside.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think this can be a real confidence booster if the Tritons can pull off a win tonight, because going into league, like, they won't have to fear Beckman as much if they could beat someone who actually beat them. So statistically speaking, the Tritons are going to have a lot more force and a lot more energy going into this set and going into this season, for a matter of fact. I mean, they should feel a lot more confident than they might have been before.
Yeah, I mean, this is really a crucial battle. It's just the battle of the T's, right?
It's the battle of the T's, Tim.
The Tritons versus the Titans, setting which Greek god is able to exist.
So true, Tim. They just got to keep their energy up right now, and it looks like they're all getting out there. And I think it's gonna be really important to bring this energy and momentum.
It looks like Clemente will be serving. Bemis has to serve. Let's see if he can get that top spin up.
Yeah, let's get it, boys.
People on the scoreboard not just stopping the clock. For this quick break, we'd like to thank our CCA, the sponsor of this program that allows this broadcasting class to exist. They offer a wide variety of courses for different careers, especially in engineering, architecture, and even the trades. So hopefully check those classes out. Let's see Bemis, number 11. One Summers playing with that block, just as we said.
That is exactly what I like to see. I mean, I like it, and I like it a lot.
Really
okay, Tim? I like it a lot.
Really seeing Woods and Summers working together, 1 and 25.
That is the forceful tip that the Titans need to take into this set.
Let's see Barrientos. Ooh, switching to float serves. Interesting. Oh, but Coastal Sharon isn't able to. What a play. Really out of system. Oh, Real just missed it. Yeah. We're seeing that problem for Real. He's not able to get those balls up on the defense. Float serves. But Coastal Sharon is able to correct for the serve.
Just out by Real. I think it's going to be really important that he just keeps snapping his wrist a little more. I mean, with the height he's got and how high he can jump with that vert from the back row, he just needs to snap that a little more and he'll be in.
Barrientos with the float serve again.
Hammer time, Tim.
Oh
Hammer time.
That's exactly right. The block wasn't even there. Like this is just how powerful this team is.
And there's a pool of sweat currently on the court. We got to clean it up. And that is from Cam. That is from Cam,
really seeing that.
Coastal Sharon, forcing these players to be diving all over the court but not even being able to get it up.
Let's see Johnson. See a float serve, maybe a difference from the topspin serve. See if we can introduce a little bit of confusion. But they get it up. Drapekin, strong swing right at the seam between Bemis and Johnson.
See, I think our outsides in the back, our DS are going to be they're going to need to be a little more aware of those seams, especially when our libero gets sucked into the middle. It's going to be important to be getting those balls up.
Yeah, interestingly, because the outside and libero are supposed to be the best casters on the team, and they're not
I
able to get that
completely
out.
agree. I mean, they're the two forces that are keeping the plays going and really keeping the ball up. So it's going to be important to be marking these teams.
5-1 for Tesoro, really taking a strong lead. A strong topspin serve. Back to Real. Oh, he missed that. That's too bad. The set was a little low on that one.
That's all right. I mean, if while you see these sets, if you're seeing the middle going up to hit that, I mean, they're actually faking out the other team, so they really don't know what hitter's going to get that. And I really like that they keep doing that and being aggressive with all their hitters being up.
Let's see, De Blasio on the Clemente side switching Real and
Number 4, Jack Markle.
and Bendris for Jackson Branch and Markle. Looks like there's a bit of confusion in the rotation. Let's see if Branch might give us a better way to side out. See if he can play off the hitters. Really strong defense. Oh, one-handed set. Out of system. Let's see. Oh, that's a free ball. Let's see how Branch hits it up. Coastal Sharon. Right off the block. Barrientos gets it up though. Ooh, nice. They're not going for a free ball. They're going for a roll. Out of system for San Clemente. Let's see how Summers sets it up. To the middle with Woods. Bemis gets it up. Coastal Sharon using the block. Oh, and Summers uses a trick play in the front row. We like to see that. Barrientos, strong rally. It's a game of endurance now. Let's see who pulls through. Coastal Sharon. Oh, right through! He just sends a cruise missile right down the line.
That was just utterly fantastic. I mean, I have no notes. You cannot write this script. That was just play after play after play. And that option by number 1 Cash Summers on the Titans, I loved it, getting their setter involved with Tritons not knowing what to do.
Drapkin, a little off the set. Also Sharon trying to hit that campfire again. Drapkin on the tip. Oh, he's playing out FNAF. Yeah. We're really seeing that. Interestingly, Real is the taller one, but he's not in the middle. And so he's able to use that height difference to his advantage.
I think they're going to be angling their blocks a little more inside.
Oh, but Knopf gets it up, though. We're seeing a good swing from him. And then Williams. Oh, block, but they get it up. Johnson gets it back up to save Real, but that's not enough. That's strong block.
I love how aggressive Cash Summers has been. Number 1, the Titan setter at the net. I mean, going full rotation is a lot of energy, and full rotation means that they're playing in a 5-1 and not subbing their setter. Their setter is going all the way around, back row and front row, meaning that he needs to be a presence at the net and showing that he can be aggressive too. When you see him going up to jump set, I mean, him showing that is him also showing that he might hit it, and you really don't know what's going to happen.
No, I definitely think like those play with Summers. Hopefully we're seeing Branch. I know when I played with him, he used to do a lot of trick plays. Maybe he can set it up, see if he can kind of shift the blockers around, because that was a big problem for Real, is that those blockers are really strong at the net for Tesoro.
I agree. Yeah. I think for the Tritons, it's going to be really important with being down 2-8, that they really keeping aggressive at the net and maybe angling a little more inside, so hopefully those balls won't get stuck and just go straight down or outside.
I agree. I think Titans just needs to clean it up. Let's see, nice strong pass. Coastal Sharon hitting on the opposite side.
So
That's really strong.
That was amazing. I mean, getting that on the touch is so important. Keeping this up and continuing to be aggressive. I mean, he just doesn't stop.
Exactly, and now he's back on the run. We're really seeing that every time he gets a good swing in, he's back at the serve, and that momentum is really powerful in volleyball. Strong topspin, really forward toss. Williams hits it right to Johnson, off Johnson.
Johnson getting the touch on that, but not really getting his platform there, which is going to be really important. Strong hits like that from the Titans.
I think the blockers in Clemente side need to play off that angle. They're not really hitting as much line.
I agree.
Let's see Bemis. Nice strong hands by Dripkin in the back. And let's see Williams. Oh, but now Johnson is back into play. Summers all the way to Williams. Strong block by Knopf. Now he's showing that he may be the shorter one, but he can still block. He can still put a roof up.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, height does not matter here when you have the vert of a beast out there. When you really just have the confidence, you can get anything you really need to. And he is showing that. That was just fantastic.
So maybe I was short and I couldn't jump very high. That's why they kicked me out.
That is why you are no longer with us on the volleyball team, Tim.
Anyway, defensive specialist replacing Johnson. Strong hands. Let's see if Williams can swing it. That's a little off. They're able to play with that block. Real really showing that he's the blocker of the game.
I completely agree. I mean, Real is working so well with Harrell up there as just such strong blockers. I mean, really coming together at that net and timing it so great.
Wow, for a good, and that's out. That's completely on the wrong side of the court.
I mean, I agree, but I'm not complaining about that aggressive serve. I love the flat serve.
10-5 for Tesoro. Summers in the back row. Let's see if the Tritons can swing line to him. Oh my goodness. That was a good 3-set to Robbie Harrell. Able to swing at that and really place it on Summers, as we said. Jackson Real. Strong top spin. Summers also playing on a 3. Bemis for a go set. And that's off the hands of Barrington.
And that is a shank. And, I mean, as they like to say, to the window, to the wall, we saw you shank that ball, Tim.
That's beautiful. I've never heard that before, actually.
Wow. Keeping up this strong, aggressive serve for Real. I'm really hoping to keep this top spin in. That's going to be really important.
Top spin. He gets it right above the net. Really a strong play. Oh, Johnson just short. Not able to play off of that.
I mean, that was just a perfect rainbow, finding the pot of gold on the other side. That is exactly what they need, just making those shots right over the blockers.
Let's see if the Clemente blockers can clean it up this set. 7-11 in favor of Tesoro. Oh, miscommunication with Harrell. It looks like the set by Bendris was just a little too high.
I agree. I think that one was just a little off. I think he's going to need to square up a little more and face that net, getting Harrell a little more on the net.
Oh,
that's it.
No, that's how you do
that
it.
That is it. There it is. I mean, one mistake turned into something beautiful. I mean, wow, that was just...
That's how you side out. That's literally...
That is textbook right there.
Really great job by Harrell and Bendris. Good communication. Ooh, strong swing. Oh, the combo. The outside hitters are just helping each other.
That is where it's at, and that is what needs to happen right now. As the Titans tried to do earlier, when the other team sets you up that nicely, it is your job to take advantage of that.
Come on, let's see it, Bemis. One more. Oh, beautiful. Over the net again. And
there
he hits it down. That's the setter. Setter Bendris is able to hit it down, showing that they can do it all again. A jack of all trades is really that team.
They are so versatile over there, Tim. I mean, honestly, they can pass, they can hit, they can block. No matter what position they are, it doesn't matter because they will go anywhere they are needed.
Hopefully, Bendris is able to build that confidence and bring that into regular plays. Let's see. Hatch able to play off that block. Again, Real not able to get that ball up.
that is the hard thing with a 5-1 rotation, especially with having the setter at the net. It's going to be hard because you've lost a defender. So that's when your back row really needs to step up and cover those blocks.
Yeah, no, they need to cover more of those angles, so not taking the line shot. Oh, miscommunication again. What is it's really getting to them where they were leading the first 2 sets, and now maybe Benches is feeling the pressure.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's really important because just like I said earlier, when they're doing these fakes, they're faking themselves out now.
Oh my goodness! Ding dong, the witch is dead. Setting a 3 to Robbie Harrell. Unbelievable set. Unbelievable swing.
That was just wow. Are you sure, Tim?
I'm pretty sure that was real. My goodness. Summers trying to get it back. Drapekin. Oh, and Real really covers. Let's see Summers looking over, and he sees that.
Hammer time, Tim. They are really smashing that thing down. I mean, they are smashing pumpkins out there, Tim. That middle is so strong, and I don't know where he's been, but they have not been using him enough in this game.
No, definitely Harris at number 11. Good receive by Johnson. Coastal Sharon on the swing. See that block, is able to get it up. Oh, the big, just a little low.
I love the idea, though. I mean, you could see the distance he got on that. I mean, jumping from back row and not crossing that 10-foot line is so incredibly difficult, and that is when the set is so crucial to be perfect.
I agree. Let's see. Setter is back row for the Sacramento Tritons. Drapekin, see, hitting off that setter. That's really what messes up the Tritons. Let's see, Drapekin. Deep to Bemis. Coastal Sharon on the swing. Summers. Oh, the joust. They keep playing. No call. Ooh, good dodge by Hatch.
It's a great attempt from the Oppo. I mean, I think it's going to be really important that Coastal Sharon keeps on staying cool, calm, and collected on that outside and playing smart.
Dripkin to back row. Let's see if Williams can take his mantle. Oh my goodness! Cruise missile right down the line for Jackson Real. Really seeing that he can do it too.
I mean, watch this replay right here. Absolute hammer time right there. You cannot do anything about that.
He's just bouncing the ball right, just bouncing it right down in the center. Oh, right off the net.
That is the evil trickle, Tim. I mean, I've always tried to say those should be illegal because they are almost impossible to pick up on there.
I agree. We should have a rule like tennis where you have to reserve. I agree.
I agree, Tim.
All right, 14-16. Still in favor of the Tesoro Titans. Ooh, good receive. Let's see Williams off the tip.
Oh, out of the
but
net.
Want to get it up. Summers setting it up for the oh, Drapekin is not able to get it up. Oh, swinging in the deep corner, and that's just out. But I like the idea of really aiming, seeing where they are. Really a beach volleyball staple.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, these boys are playing so smart, and I really haven't seen this a lot with indoor players. I mean, they're really usually all about hammer time and really just going to swing as hard as they can. But right now, they are just really showing how smart they can be with these plays.
Celosia, not a player we've seen on the Titans side. Oh, hitting right in the donuts, right in the campfire. They got to get the sticks out, get some s'mores out. Right? No communication on the Titans side.
I agree. I mean, they've really got to throw their bodies out there a little sooner. And I think both teams honestly need to work on reading the ball a little better, especially with those tips. And both teams playing so smart.
Let's see, the Tritons are getting back into the game, 15-17. Drapekin on the serve, and Williams on the swing. Hua is able to get it up. Play with Robbie Harrell. Back row, opposite hitter. Let's see if Williams can swing and get it in. Ooh, that looks like there's a difference in the call. Interestingly enough, the the ref the
Now-
ref switches call.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where you need to bring in all of your little helpers with their little flags and see if they were actually paying attention to the game
Yeah, I mean,
and not just staying here because they have to.
I do understand them. It is a lot of pressure. They are underclassmen, and when you're seeing that all the supporters are looking at you, all your
it's
teammates.
it's a scary job. I mean, personally, I always chose not the visitor side to ref on.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gets intense over there.
I choose book because you just sit in a chair.
Yeah,
and
I
keep
agree.
track
I
of
mean,
everything.
I really love the energy of the flag, though. I mean, throwing that thing up, though, you got to be aggressive.
Let's see, Hua back at the serve. 16-17. Ooh, the pass is off. Let's see if Sacramento can take advantage of that. Oh, on the big calls for Sharon.
Libero, like, overreading it a little bit, thinking it's going deeper than it is. That was still a great effort by him. I mean, he is really getting all the balls up here. And, I mean, number 18, Alex Barrientos, the Titans libero, is just really going for everything, Tim. And honestly, I think the rest of the back row really needs to step up with their communication because he cannot do it all.
Yeah, 17-17. This is what siding out is, especially in the mid game. We're really seeing that the Tesoro haven't been able to pull through, but the Tritons really setting a strong plethora of plays.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, both teams are doing such a fantastic job of mixing it up. And I think going into, after this timeout being 17-17, it's going to be really important to just keep up this energy and continue to keep mixing it up with their short plays, but also hammer time out there, you know?
We're seeing a lot of frustration, though, on the Titans. Let's remember, if they lose this set, this is game, set, and match. They're done. They really got to pull through, see if they get another lead. Of course, the Tritons have that momentum. Let's see if Hua can still keep that float serve really effective on the defense. Ooh, that's out of system again. Let's see if Williams can get it back into play. Oh, off the blocks.
I mean, that is when a block needs to really come together because it is just hit or miss with blocks. And just as I've said before, it's all about the timing because when you go up with your blocker, you guys need to be together or there is a window wide open for that other team to hit through.
Summers in the back row. Let's see if the Tritons utilize that center back row. Ooh, big. Right down the middle, but it looks like the center gets it up.
Almost
Bedris.
into the chairs. I mean, Levi Johnson is going for everything here as the Tritons libero. He will not stop, and wherever that ball goes, he will be there. So I think it's really important the rest of the team thinks the same way.
It looks like Tesoro is really abusing the center back row. Ooh, strong swing by Real. No block.
Unstoppable, Tim. Absolutely electric. I mean, that was just an utter earthquake with how much power there was behind that hit.
Yeah, we're seeing that the Tesoro Titans did not expect that swing. The block wasn't up, and especially with that really tight corner. Now, folks, let's thank our technical crew for showing that now we have a scoreboard. We hope you enjoy this. Let's see, strong swing. Summer setting up for Hatch. Ooh, nice dolphin dive by Real. Summer sets it up. Ooh, just behind Williams. Real in the back row. Oh, just deep, too deep.
As I've said before, I mean, using his height is just so important, and he just needs to snap on that a little more, especially with being set a little farther back than he'd like to be. I mean, in that dolphin dive like you just saw, it is so important to keep that play in.
Hey, 2018. The Titans maintain that lead.
It is tight, though,
Drapekin.
Tim.
Oh, playing off the block. He doesn't care about the
Wow.
block. He uses it.
He was like, just in that hit, that was just extraordinary with such a forceful tip right there.
And now we're seeing for Clemente the switch with the Oppo and the setter. Branch and Markle will be in that set. 21-18. Williams, or floater, trying to change the pace. Summers is out. Good set, high set for Dripkin. Strong block,
Still
but they're able to get
there.
it back up. Ooh, it looks like it will be a lift call on Clemente.
Again, with that lift set, I mean, just dropping it in a little too deep to your chest, that is considered a lift. Gonna give Tritons a timeout with the score being 18 Tritons, 22 Titans. This is a really tight game, Tim. In this after this timeout, what are you looking forward to seeing, or what do you think these teams need to really work on?
I gotta say, I played setter my freshman year. I want to see that the setter's a little bit more involved of not just setting the ball to a hitter, but actually utilizing that front row advantage, especially because setters cannot do tricks while they're in back row. But if they're front row, they're able to do a little tip, or like what Summers does, he's able to swing at it.
I agree. I mean, just as Summers has done, I really think that our Tritons need to utilize that, because even our blockers have gone up to block and stuff the Titans, and I think just getting him a swing is going to be so important.
But definitely liberos on both sides, Barrientos and Johnson, showing that that's what defense is all about, right? Volleyball is 80% defense and serving, passing and serving.
I completely agree.
Let's
it
see,
starts
Williams
with
at
a
the
pass,
serve.
Tim.
Coastal Sharon gets it up, behind to Bemis, utilizing that block.
That was just great. I mean, just as Tim said, I mean, their blocking technique of maybe keeping their hands a little too off the net is not going to help them in that scenario against our hitters, because they are going to use that block.
The tensions are high. 19-22. Let's see if the Tritons can get back up. Strong swing, but Barrientos is there. Drapekin. Oh, the setter is out. It looks like for Clemente, but Bemis is able to set it outside to outside. Drapekin back to swing, and now we have a strong 4-set to Coastal Sharon.
Good. That is so good. I mean, he is really making his mark, Tim. I mean, that was just absolutely absurd to see. Like, what a set from out of system from Jackson being from so far away and working with it.
We'll see. Let's see, Drapekin. Johnson gets it up. Let's see another set for Branch. Oh, he's not able to get it up. Oh, it looks like there might be a net call on the referee. Oh, antenna. It looks like it looks like Robbie Harrell flipped the Tesoro off. Of course, we remain fair play in these CIF games. Oh, strong swing!
Bouncing it. I mean, wow, Tim. Wow.
There's nothing to say. I mean, from our view, he's just above the net. Above the net, above the block, just soaring through the sky.
He's flying like a bird, Tim. He is soaring.
And dropping nukes. Let's see, Summers to Drapekin. Branch, let's see that set. Ooh, oh, playing smart again.
Exactly what I've been saying this whole time. That line shot is open all day, and if he can just get it down with some force, snapping that wrist, that is what they need to do. Hitting that line, no one will be able to get there.
Now, of course, Jackson Branch, he also plays football, so we definitely see a strength in his arm that he definitely hits the weight room.
I agree. We love a multi-sport athlete out here, Tim, and it just makes you so much better as a player with your endurance and just being such a smarter player. I mean, having to think from other perspectives, even in other sports, but it can be confusing mixing up the rules at times.
But I do think that he's able to push that ball anywhere he is, really playing off the system. Now, Tesoro has been able to get him, have him to pass it, so now they're forcing either Bemis or Johnson, libero or outside hitter, to set that ball. Obviously, Coastal Sharon, a really powerful player. I call him the garbage man. He's able to take any ball from anywhere and make it a playable ball, right?
I agree. I mean, he's really doing everything right now. Like, he has shown to be so strong all over the court. He is set from out-of-system plays. He has dug balls from the back row, and he is just hammering it down from the front row.
Let's see. The energy is in the air. 22-23 leading with Tesoro. Let's see if Johnson can set a good float serve. Ooh. Johnson was there but couldn't scoop it up.
That was a great play. I mean, with that, there is not much you can do on that. As you can see in this replay, what an up by Johnson, but just going into the ref's table, I mean, you can't dive over that.
Let's see, Hatch at the serve. Oh, that's in. Big miscommunication. And that's the end of this set. That's really, really disappointing.
I mean, what a way to end it, though, for the Titans. That is just so impressive to end it on an ace. I mean, an ace is when someone serves the ball, especially with topspin being so impressive, and they serve that and no one gets a touch on it. It is like, fantastic.
All right, let's see. It looks like we're going to go to Jackson Branch, one of the setters. We'll send it down to Grace.
I'm here with number 27, Jackson Branch. Jackson, you lost the last set. What went wrong in set 3?
We kind of like started out really slow, and we need to pick it up and start out early because we were coming back with them, even though we were down like 8 points. So like it's all good. We're gonna come back.
What do you need to finish them off in set 4?
Set the big dog cam and just let him eat. Pretty much, that's kind of the goal. So, yeah.
All right, thanks, Jackson.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, thank you, Grace, for the interview with Jackson Branch. Hopefully, he's able to play a little bit more in this second half.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, especially as a captain, I mean, he is just such a strong force up there. And, like, just like you were saying earlier, Tim, I'd really like to see a little more optioning with those setters being front row. And with their coach, the Tritons loving to play a 5-1 and keeping a full rotation with their setters in. I just really think it's going to be important to utilize them at that front row.
Yeah. I would say I'm getting a little worried for the Tritons, though, because, as we said, it looks like Tesoro is stronger for longer endurance game, as seen with like their performance at tournaments. So hopefully they're able to pull through and still keep that momentum. Think back about the good plays, really seeing Coastal Sharon and Real. Hopefully he's able to set the tone again.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, in this set is crucial for both teams because there's a lot of pressure on the Tesoro Titans because in this set, if they don't win this, then it's going to be the Tritons win over this with a 3-1 win. But if the Tritons don't take the set, they're going to be going to a fifth with 2-2 against each other, and that's going to be really tight and aggressive. And I'm really hoping the Tritons can start this one off strong. I mean, I just really hope they can take this right here. After getting the first 2, they cannot let down now because it's crucial that they keep this momentum.
Of course. And now, obviously, it is 2-1 leading for Clemente, but Tesoro was just behind 3 or 4 points, right? So we're seeing it's a really close game that's just playing off a few key points that hopefully the Tritons are able to pull through, but it's really just a matter of a few points, a few momentum switch.
I agree, Tim. I mean, I'd really like to see the Tritons getting up there, staying aggressive at the net, and really just like being a presence with blocking, you know, and being a little smarter with defending and covering those seams. And with the Titans, I'd love to see, if I could give them a couple tips and tricks, I'd love to see some more tips, Tim.
I agree. Tips are definitely a good tool to use, at least if you're switching it off. All right. Number 7, Williams at the serve. Let's see, looks like it might be a jump float. A little different. Oh, nice flow, because Sharon is able to control it. Swing, and nice sit right in between the libero and the outside hitter.
And that was just like, what a statement to start it off. That is what I'm talking about, Tim. That is how we need to start off this set with the energy for the SC Tritons. That is so important.
Yeah, we're seeing that volleyball is really becoming a mental game, right? It's not just about strength. Oh, nice swing by number 25, but it looks like it wasn't enough to get through the block. Also, Sharon gets back up above the block, using that block to his advantage.
That is so good right there. I mean, especially for Coastal Sharon, I mean, going up like that, you could tell that he angled for that line, and that is so important to do, just mixing it up and not constantly going to the same place where it's readable.
Exactly. Let's see, it's Rapekin on the outside. They're able to get back out of system, back to Coastal Sharon. Tip from Rapekin. What we wanted to see, Coastal Sharon again. It looks like they're utilizing him. a lot. Oh, nice recovery. Oh, it looks like there were 4 touches, but the refs are not calling it on the Titan side. The Blazers, they're visibly frustrated. Let's see, Hatch. Oh, Real, can he get it back up? And that's in the stands. It looks like there might have been a 4 touch on the Titan side, but...
I mean, that was a fantastic up, though.
Ooh, the refs setting the tone, controlling, separating these two teams.
Big man up top has to make some decisions, and whether the teams like it or not, they need to deal with it.
Yeah,
But that was just fantastic ups, up after up, by the Titans. I mean, I love that effort. That is the effort I've been talking about the entire time.
Exactly. Let's see. Really a lot of frustration on both sides on the ruling. Coastal Sharon gets it back up, trying to set it up for Shane. Oh, was that off the... It looks like it was a net.
Looks like there was definitely a touch by the Titans on that.
Oh, that's an outside. Let's see, Barrientos. Let's see that strong topspin serve. Oh no, he's switching it up. Back to float. Coastal Sharon, strong hands, strong defense. Real through the block.
Back row. Showing his stuff right there. I mean, honestly, Real making statements. Not even at the net. From the back row, Tim.
It's quite amazing. I mean, I gotta say, you know, you expected him more to play front row, but he's able to play back. And Drapekin, oh, is that in? That is in, right at the corner. That's the sweet spot. There's nowhere else to go.
That's it. I mean, when you hit that line, it is so hard to tell, and you really need to be making decisions, especially as a ref, if you're going to call that in or out, especially when, I mean, on the beach, it's a little easier to tell because you're able to actually see a mark, but in indoor, it is so purely based on if you saw it or not, and that is just a great hit right there.
Let's see. Silosa. Ooh, Camp Coastal Sharon playing with that strong hand tip. Oh, back to swing. Playing off that block to play again. Ooh, a little bit of confusion for the sophomore Bendris.
I mean, just going back to how hard number 18 libero Barrientos is working back there. Their libero on the Titans is just, he is getting everything, and he is just genuinely going for it all, and that is so important, keeping the momentum up for the Titans and cleaning up his sweat on the court.
Let's see how this game develops. It's still early in the game. 4-3 leading by Tesoro. Siliosa at the serve. 5-6. That's quite an impressive, and it looks like he's playing opposite. Interesting. Summer setting up for the big. Through, Bemis is able to get it up. Let's see if they can hand a free ball. It's still in play. Oh, playing off that tip. We're seeing Harris, number 11, being able to play off their expectations to see a strong swing.
Watching this replay, I mean, you can see that this ball going to Levi, him just sending it over like that a little too high, giving Titans an advantage. I think it's going to be important to send it a little more driven.
That's right. We especially look for free balls. Really need to go deep in the court so that they push them out of rotation.
You want to make the other team move no matter what, and you want every play to be as aggressive as possible. Just like that hit you just saw, that is what we want even from our free balls.
Exactly. Hatch is back. Number 12 on the Titans is back in rotation. It looks like they may start an opposite attack. Strong defense. Summers just setting up. Back row to Hatch as we called it, and he hits right in the campfire.
I mean, that is textbook right there. That hit right there, that corner every day, all day. No one is there, but I'd love to see from the Titans a little more line shots here, and I think them mixing it up will definitely be a crucial role for them.
Let's see, Draper, topspin. Ooh, strong swing. Out of system for Clemente, and Bemis is able to get through that block, through Summers. Not the strong. The hands aren't strong enough.
That is so good. I mean, both teams were a little out of system in that play, not really knowing what to do. But I mean, San Clemente taking that point out on top. You know.
Still back to back. It goes back and forth on those points.
Yes.
Let's see how Hua is able to lead us with a serve. Summers. Oh, that trick play. That's what I like to see.
That is it, Tim. I'm telling you, every single time, number 1, Cash Summers is going up to set. His aggressive jump set is just throwing the Tritons off. They don't know what to do. They don't know if he's going to hit. They don't know if he's going to set. They don't know if he's going to send it over. It's the big 3, Tim. He is so aggressive and such a crucial player for the Titans.
Absolutely. Harris just missed that serve. Let's see. Real on the serve. Top spin. Ooh, a curve a little bit on that. Let's see. Williams. Strong block by Robbie Harrell. And he plays off the tip. Hits the ref. That might cause a little problem in the field of rulings.
Yeah, I mean, if we want him on our side, watch this. Right there, he gets the pancake, but not enough control on that, getting it back up.
Summers in the back row. Ooh, nice up by Beldris. Ooh, very confusing play at the net. Oh, sending it all the way to the other side of the court.
Boom goes the dynamite, Tim. Boom. I mean, hammer time outside. That was just amazing. That absolute cruise missile down the line. Like I've been saying, that line is open all day, every day, and that is what I love to see.
He just threw his stater tots right at him. Let's see, Beam, a strong serve. They still get it, still receive. I thought it was going out. Williams, but Johnson is able to get it up. Play off the middle with Robbie Harrell in the campfire.
No one knows what to do. I mean, you can just see their communication is lacking out there. Even in that last play, when he's going to pass it, number 12, Carson Hatch, going to pass that wasn't his job, and no one else is calling him off.
See, Beam, a strong serve. They're able to get it over. Let's see how Coastal Sharon's able to swing over on the line, right at the center. That's how you want to do it.
Wow, that is it, Tim. I mean, down those seams, they're really mixing it up, showing a variety. They are hitting angles so hard. They are hitting that short angle hard, and they're hitting that line. And now they're mixing it up down that seam where it is all about communication.
I agree. Let's go. Bemis back at the serve. Ooh, jumped.
Strong.
Yeah.
Trickling the net, but just out. I think those are going to be important ones to keep angling that hand, keeping it in.
Williams, number 7. Floater. Ooh, right short, but Johnson's able to get it up. Coastal Sharon right into the block. He couldn't get it in between.
That was just great. I mean, the angle that Coastal Sharon came out with that was just so smart because he knew that those blockers were forcing him out, ready for his angle shot, and that is what got them the point, making their block out.
The Tritons are leading now, 10-9. Let's see Johnson
in this
serve
fourth set, Tim.
out of rotation. Drapekin, ooh, playing off that tip. They're still able to get it up, and we see Coastal Sharon. Drapekin on the swing right down the line, and that's out. That's out.
That is the shot, though, Tim. That is the shot I really want to see them make right there because in this replay, you can see that it is so close, but so much power behind that. And when that is in, that will be in.
I agree. We're trying to mix it up, but it seems like they were more going angle, and now they're switching to line. Johnson right in there, just hitting right at Johnson. Not a good placement from the Titans. Let's see if Drapekin can remedy that. Joust. Ooh, looks like it's a
net on Tesoro, giving the point to San Clemente.
12-9, really showing
I believe they were saying
lead.
number 12 Hatch was the one who netted in that joust against Real.
Back in the serve, Johnson. Oh, good! Ace, ace, ace! What a good serve! We're seeing that the float serves actually work.
That is what I'm saying, Tim. I mean, mixing it up is kind of a shocker for these teams. I mean, they don't really know how to defend because they are so used to the powerful topspin. And honestly, in my opinion, I think the more power you have, the little easier it might be to get that, because when there's more power behind it, you really can gain that control from that power. And you just passing that up, especially from the back row and liberos, forcing that ball up is going to be really important, especially when you want the rest of the team to get involved. Mixing in a little flat serve along that net and keeping it low is going to be so important. And I think on the Titans side, it's going to be really important that they don't keep going for like a first pass with being a set. I mean, with like hand setting on the first ball, that is just dangerous because you really don't, in my opinion, have as much control, and you have more risk of doubling or even lifting, especially on a first ball.
Let's see, 13-9. San Clemente is leading. Let's see if after that timeout, it's really crucial that Johnson is able to get that ball in the court, keep that momentum going. Floater. Ooh, nice deep, but Drapekin is able to stop in his track. And that's just out from, it looks like
number
Benjus.
25, Porter Woods, middle. I think it's going to be really important on those kinds of balls that he's going to be snapping that wrist a little more, because that is why it's going just out.
Johnson at the serve. Ooh, that's just outside. Could not keep the streak going.
No, he cannot, Tim.
Let's see if Tesoro is ever able to utilize that point to side out now. Now, obviously, we've seen that Barrientos a strong, really strong top spin. Let's see how that does. Oh, switching into floater. Out of system. The floater seems to work, hitting down the line. Summers is out of rotation. Drapekin still able to put a roll tip. Let's see, Real from the back. Oh, they stop in his strikes. Now we're seeing that Harris places that roof, a full house over Real.
That was just absolute statements being made, especially against Real, who's been so strong at the net and such a force. I mean, being able to beat that is so impressive.
Let's see if the Tritons are able to get back this. And Koso Sharon is the man to do it, hitting it where nobody is.
I mean, he just has, you can tell he just has such a high volleyball IQ. I mean, with the way he's thinking and the way he's able to mix it up, it is just so important to keep doing that and keeping the Titans on their toes. And that's what's going to get them the win if they want to take this home tonight, Tim.
Let's see, Benjus back at the serve. Looks like both setters are back row. Let's see if they can utilize that. To number 11, after, oh, they're able to play. Let's see, Koso Sharon on the outside. Good out by Williams. Summer setting it up for Drapekin. Strong block back, Knopf.
So strong up there. That is so good. Number 8, Knopf, that is so amazing. I mean, even for his height, he is still getting up there, and that is just such a force to be reckoned with.
See Hatch on the opposite side, out of system, and see if Koso can bring it home. But Barrientos is there. Let's see if Drapekin putting it back into play. Johnson is still up in the defense. Koso Sharon try to finish it with a tip, and he does, right above Hatch. And Summers isn't there to catch it.
What a great play. I mean, as you can see right here, I mean, just forcing the Titans to be out of system in that play and getting that tip so well, that was great. But I do have to give it to number 1, Summers on the Titans. What an out-of-system set.
Drapekin, oh, straight to Johnson, who's able to stop it with really strong overhands. Oh, nice spot again by Koso Sharon. Drapekin straight down to Bemis. And he's not able to get it up.
What a play, I mean, by number 7, Brody Williams, really making it happen in the back row. This is what I'm talking about. It can't just be the libero digging all these balls and being in charge of it back there. I mean, number 7, Brody Williams, really stepped up right there, being able to read that line shot and just shutting down the Tritons.
Liosa is in the back row, so we won't be seeing an attack from the opposite hitter. Ooh, let's try to 1. It was a little short maybe for Knopf. Oh, and hitting a roll over.
Just out, but that's the line shot. I mean, even with a forceful tip, that is what's going to get you the points right there, because just having that force right there down that line, it's going to be so hard to defend that.
Let's see, 18-12. Let's see if the Tritons can keep that lead, keep that energy, keep that momentum. Good serve by Coastal Sharon. Oh, that's just out. We're seeing that loss in momentum.
I mean, great communication from the Tritons. Coastal Sharon hasn't missed a serve all night. I think it's going to be timeout for Tesoro. Tim, what are you thinking going into this, especially on the defense? What do you think both teams really need to work on in order for one or the other to take the win tonight?
Yeah, I think I especially agree with you that the defense needs to be the main focus of this next play, and especially trying to cover all the line shots. We're seeing an evolution of line shots on both teams, and seeing if maybe the blocks are able to block off the angle shot, which is really deadly, and seeing if that line shot kick, they force to that line shot.
I agree, Tim. I mean, also something else really important is when you're cutting off that angle shot as a blocker, it's going to be important to make sure that ball stays in if they really hit that ball directly into your hands, because the second that you're angling your hands on that block, that ball is going to go right out if there's enough force behind that hit, or it's just going to go right into you. So I think it's going to be really important as blockers to redirect that ball.
Let's see, Tritons are only 6 points away from winning the game. Ooh, strong and consistent. The ball is over. Let's see. Oh, it's still out of system. Connor Bemis able to put that ball back in where nobody is.
On the back line right there. I mean, that is where your DS should be back there. The other outside who rotates to the back row, that is where they need to be, but that was just an impeccable shot.
Let's see, Coastal Sharon. Let's see if he can still keep it going. It looks... Oh, it's just over.
Just out. Score is
it looks like
20 for the Tritons, 13 for the Titans.
Looks like we have a problem with the scoreboard. It's been shut down.
Little technical error that I'm sure Tim could figure out if he was in charge of it.
Oh, it's back up. Let's see, Draper back at the serve. Ooh, what a strong serve. So much topspin. They're forced out of rotation. And it looks like they're going to call a double on Coastal Sharon.
That's right. That's definitely a valid call right there on that one from being so out of system. That's what I'm saying on those balls from so far away. It's hard not to double on those.
I really like that the Drapers is going aggressive. Even though they're down, they're still putting that statement up.
Just such a force.
Bemis, and he's putting it straight down through the block on the angle.
Talking about forces, I mean, there's only so much you can do on a serve if you can't defend something. I mean, that is just such a statement up front.
And let's talk about the speed, right? Really, the Tritons are really speeding up the game, and seeing that the setter is able to do that, right? Number 25, Benjis, is able to play off that speed. Hua back at the serve. Bilirioso. Oh, and Summers plays with that trick. And Bemis. Oh, so close. That would have been such a great play. It looks like they may call a touch.
That was a great over, though. That was such a good decision with that tip by the Titans. I mean, by Summers, he is just playing so smart right now and just really continuing to keep the pressure on.
Good serve by Draper.
Just
out. And that's out.
I'm liking the pressure, though, that the Tritons are really putting on. I mean, they are speeding up the pace, and this is really seeming to look like the Tritons' game right now. And just like you were saying, pace is really important in this game because, as most coaches like to say, it's like, let's play our game, not theirs, you know? And so it's going to be really important that they keep up their own pace and really make the Titans play their game, you know, and not really adjusting for them.
Absolutely. And I really hope that the Tritons, when they're in system, seeing that that set to the middle, that's a little off, the one, and seeing if they can get that up, really showing that, especially if it worked really well with Robbie Harrell.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, even to not even just the one, I mean a 3, which is a fast set in between the 4 and the 1, which is between the middle and the outside. And that is when you want your middle blocker to really swing hard on that, or even hook back and get a tip on it going the opposite way.
I think the Tritons just need to clean it up and get those 4 extra points.
I agree.
Let's see, 21-16 in favor of the Tritons. Number 2, Tinio at the serve. Not a player we've seen in this game before. Ooh,
Straight
right down the middle.
Gets the Titans on their knees for that one. Watch this replay, just so powerful, just right down that line. They couldn't even get there. That is one of those where you need a dolphin dive for that, and that is just hard to defend right there.
I really like Bemis, and seeing that he turns his shoulders going on the outside and he's able to swing all the way over back to the line. Really powerful. Summers to number 25, Woods in the middle, and the Tritons are not able to put that back into play. Really powerful statements at the front. Set to Bemis.
So strong.
Barrientos gets it up. Out of system. Oh, that's too bad for Draper.
I mean, that was smart, though. I mean, coming from the back row, he is not allowed to cross that 10-foot line with hitting, and he was on a jump. You can hit it from the back row, cross the 10-foot line if you're standing, but that's usually never a great option.
But I like that he's not going for a free ball. He's going for a roll, showing that
agree.
aggressiveness. 23-17. Let's see if they can clean it up. And a good tip by number 12, Hatch, playing on the opposite side of the opposite.
It's a great play right
See
there.
Williams on the serve, hitting that floater, able to control it by Coastal Sharon. And Rial, ooh, he's
Just
not able to
another
hitting that
one.
top spin.
It's a little hard from that back row, especially coming from an oppo position. I mean, it's just a little awkward when that set is so far off.
Yeah, it looks like Bendris was not able to get a set high enough for the 6'8". Ooh, are they calling rotation? It looks like there's a mistake in rotation. 23-20, they're making these mistakes. Oh, that's a really big mistake on the Clemente side, losing that momentum. That's a free point.
Definitely some miscommunication there, especially even with talking to each other. I mean, it's important that they keep up their energy, though.
See Williams, quick serve on the float. Also Sharon trying to swing it. Oh, and he gets it up. They're out of system. Let's see how they get back into play. Draper, free ball. Let's see that strong attack. To the middle. No, it's to Coastal Sharon. Oh, playing off the middle with Harrow. Off the tip. They're able to cover that fire pit, though. Coastal Sharon cleaning it up. And they're back up. Summers to Draper. And Johnson gets it up out of system for Coastal Sharon. And that's a tip. Oh, don't tell me they're calling a double. My goodness.
On that one, Tim, I mean, I do have to say, with a double like that, it's a little hard not to, when you are going over your shoulder, when you are doing a set over the net like that, as you can see in this replay, you'll watch a little more. And I love the way he goes up like he's going to full swing and then ends up tipping it, because that is just so smart. But watch right here as they set him out wide and just hammers it down. It's so smart. But on that one, it's really smart, just, you know, over the shoulder, but it's hard not to double.
Let's see, Williams. We're going to see he's launching a float serve really quick after the whistle, trying to really quicken that pace and, like we said, playing with their tempo.
Exactly. The Titans are really trying to set the pace here, and it's hard when there's sweat all over the ground and they need to clean it up.
See right after, short, Coastal Sharon, and he gives it to Harrell. Summers able to set it up for Draper. Strong block by Harrell. Draper again. Roll. Johnson's able to get it up in system. Let's see if Coastal Sharon can clean it up.
So
right
strong.
down the middle. Do you believe in miracles?
Yes, Tim, now I do.
My
I mean,
goodness.
wow. I mean, that was picture perfect, Tim. That hit couldn't have been any better. That was just fantastic because it went right where the libero was. He was ready for that hit, but really shows that it's like you just need to be in the right place at the right time with hits like that. It is almost impossible to defend that. That is amazing.
Ooh, interesting. We're going to switch to Jackson Branch for the setter. 24-21. This is the last point. Let's see if Jackson can clean it up. Johnson at the serve. Floater. Pressure is on Tesoro. Summers to Hatch. And that's out.
Just
that's out. That's out. That's a victory for your Clemente Tritons. 25-21.
That is a 3-1 win for the Tritons. I mean, what a great game. That was just fantastic because, I mean, just coming back like that after losing the last set and coming into a game expecting not to win, really. I mean, this just got to give the Tritons some serious confidence going into this season, right, Tim?
And what an upset. What an upset by Tesoro, who was ranked a lot higher on the national and California ranking. Obviously, in California, in Southern California, this is the place to be for the volleyball teams. And so this is a high-stake game, but we're seeing that even that they're able to pull through. And really, really impressive game from both sides. I think a lot of plethora of options. It's really what made this game win. It was about choosing the different options, not only with the hitters, but which way they go.
I completely agree, Tim. I mean, this game was just unmatched and so strong on both sides, honestly. You see so many players coming out of here and really stepping up to the plate, and I was just very impressed. I think we're going to send it over for an end-of-the-game interview.
Coach de Blasio.
Coach de Blasio. Coach, we talked a lot about Cam tonight and what he and the team did to lead to this win. What were some of the highlights of this success?
You know, it was really just attention to detail on our defensive effort. It was amazing. That was probably some of the best defense I've seen out of us collectively all season long, and it was just nice to see what we practiced translate into our match and our competition.
Going through the rest of the league, what does your team need to do to win this title?
We need to keep that, progress mindset and mentality that every day in the gym practicing matters because what we're doing is translating. So it's going to be a tight race. Tesoro's going to come back even harder next time, and then Beckman, for sure we need to see them twice. So yeah, it's going to be still a dogfight here.
All right, thank you, Coach.